Hello, everyone. Very good morning and good evening, and welcome to the game of High Flyers. So, in our today's episode, I have with me Shwetha. So, before I put my gun on Shwetha, let me quickly give a brief introduction about Shwetha. So, Shwetha is having more than 14 years of experience. From last 4 years, she is working as a freelancer in a SAP supply chain domain, where basically she was focusing on the warehouse management. So when she came to us, she wanted to learn SAP EWM. She wanted to make sure that she switched from WM into EWM because there's huge amount of opportunities coming in the market for EWM. And then she get trained from Mr. Naidu, and after getting training, she recently cleared her EWM certification. She is now she's starting with the job hunt in the EWM part, but recently she has successfully finished all the training, doing all the hand-on practice, and she has cleared the certification. So that's a brief introduction about Shweta. So Shweta, with this introduction, I would welcome you on our on our success story program. Welcome to the game of High Flyers.
Hello everyone. Thank you, Parminder.
Yeah. So, Shweta, my first question would be that I have given a very brief introduction. Can you let us know your story in your words that when you thought about that you need to switch from WM into EWM, and how you started learning, and finally how you cracked the certification. If you can tell what was the struggle points and what other things helped you in your words, that would be great.
Yes, I was started my career as a ABAPer. I worked only in ABAP for more than like 1 decade. More than 10 years I worked in ABAP.
Mhm.
I was completely into very technical. Though when I worked in a corporate companies, we had less scope to grow. Everything was like, you do in job in this particular lane. That's how I was not even never thought of, no, even when I was talking, I will talk in terms of technically this table, that table, but I less understand the functionality business. That was fine working for me in my career to grow in the corporates. Then slowly, for some personal reasons, I have quit the corporate. Then one of my manager has told me, okay, if you want to work, still want to continue and join work, then I have my manager has a friend who is doing this freelancing work for a
Mhm.
big client. So that's how I started. There I got some opportunities, to explore more, to learn the business. That's where my manager always to know this technical will not work here. Only being technical, talking in terms of tables will not work here. To just to make my place in that particular consultancy or like freelancing job, I had and I got opportunities to explore more also. So
Don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on bell icon to update yourself with latest SAP videos.
while exploring, I was been slowly moved into techno functional resource, and I was like core team member in integrating all the three PLs. And came the opportunity to learn about each business, like each plant within the same company. Also, we have different plants in each country. They have different businesses. So
Mhm.
that's where I got an interest to look. Okay, this is a time I can switch to functional.
Mhm.
I did myself many analysis. I thought, okay, I shall not I will not spend time, money extra. I will do myself. I
Mhm.
tried myself for a year, not like just 1 or 2 months. I tried, but that couldn't help me much. Either
Mhm.
I was not paying attention to that, or if I was been neglecting, or like I've been postponing. Things did not work. Then I was browsing like which institute can genuinely give me. There are like many institutes, right? It was difficult for me. Then I in the same browsing time, I came across a Sastrageek. I read the reviews. I thought I'll take 2 3 demos. I have gone through many demos. Like though I was um, thought of taking EWM, but I have seen all your Ariba, all those things,
Mhm.
TM, all those things somewhere in YouTube, somewhere in same your website. I registered and I have taken those things. Then I got the confidence that okay, I have to go with this.
Mhm.
That's when I paid. Even to register with Satsaki is also 1 month I have taken time, whether I have to go or not.
Mhm.
After all that demo sessions only, I thought, okay, I can go. I paid, and it was Satsaki was very helpful for me to
Mhm.
learn the timing, and the system access was very good. Initially, I have taken this different system accesses, but either somewhere missing to connect with them server. It was and your support. No, whenever I had an issue, if I ping it, all those things were very prompt. Sometimes I should say they bared me. Sometimes if I get, see, this is not working, that is what I was little harsh also. Still they were very patient. So all those things helped me to crack. Yeah, as I said, because I was expert a little functional to grow a little more into EWM. So I have taken this training and I have done my certification also.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Congratulations for clearing a certification. So, Shweta, you know that there are a lot of people are there with this experience of, let's say, the 10 plus years of experience. A lot of people come to me and they are from the technical background. They are thinking that they want to switch their job from technical to functional. With our trainings, we have converted many technical consultant into the functional consultant because people think that after a certain point of time, doing a coding is getting bored. Okay, and then you don't get also that kind of exposure which you want to get as a functional consultant discussing and dealing with the business. So many people are thinking they want to get switched from technical to functional. So I would be asking you that the people who are thinking they want to switch from technical to functional, how difficult it is, or with what kind of key things they need to do if they want to switch from technical to functional.
Yeah, see, technical or functional, what I would suggest is to learn the business, to understand the business. Once you understand the business, it is very easy to switch to any skill. Actually, it's again, it's a system nowadays. You see, technology is getting upgraded very frequently than earlier. So if we learn the business, it doesn't matter whether you have worked 10 years, 15 years in technical or some other sector also, if you leave it. But just we have to learn. If you're in whatever sector you're, if you're in energy sector, if you're in this sector, try to understand the business. Once the business, if you get hold on the business, it is very easy to switch from technical to functional. Only thing is we have to know little configuration steps that we can learn through institutes, or if you're very confident also, we can go through, take a system access, get it done.
Very important thing Shweta has said, that learn the business. You know, a lot of people come to me, and recently somebody was come to me and they asked that I'm learning SAP functional module, but what is the scope? What is the scope of SAP? Whether next 20 years will sustain, SAP will sustain or not. I told him the same thing, that you work on to know the business processes, whether SAP sustain or not. As a functional consultant, you will sustain. Whether it's SAP, whether it's Oracle, whether it's JDA, if you're strong into the business process, you would be able to quickly learn how they do the configuration or what kind of master data they have. 70% things would be same, because it's all after all the IT supporting the business process. So that's very good thing which has been told, that we should have a very good hand on the business processes. If we have, then with that business knowledge, any functional module you would be able to learn easily. Okay. Now, Shweta, one more question I have. Now, you work a little bit on WM, then you are moving it to EWM, right? So, if somebody wants working into the as a consultant in SD, MM, or different tracks, and they want to learn EWM, do they need to first learn WM and then EWM, or you will suggest them they can directly learn EWM?
I would suggest them to take them directly EWM. Just to mention here, right now, SAP has been almost all the clients who implement EWM are not something new, who doesn't start again with the warehouse configuration, all those things. Though that is there in our EWM also, I'm just telling. So already SAP would have been implemented, and then top of that, they're taking this package of EWM, right? So there'll be not much difficulty for you to again, it's gone is gone. Like past is like, it's already old version. They doesn't touch it again. So you have to, and WM and EWM two different. We cannot, we have to know this, and then we have to learn this only. As I said, I'm a technical guy who I slowly moved into WM. Then I learned it. I don't find any difference. And EWM, what comfort I feel in EWM is, in SAP has provided one particular node in your SPRO where you have to follow the same steps. Go one by one, one by one. It is not like, some are in this screen, some are there, like that. So it's SAP has provided a well organized way, like, node go, whatever is there with the naming conventions is there. If you want to configure RF is there. And under the RF node, you can do steps. So if you ask me, I will say, please go ahead with EWM. Don't worry about whether you know MM, whether you know EWM. One of my friend who was talking to me morning also, he was asking, do I need to learn before learning EWM? But I also suggested him the same. No, you can go ahead.
Okay, so you can learn directly EWM. There's no need to first learn WM, then to jump to EWM. That's what we got it. Thank you, Shweta, for that. So one of the next question, that what are the top 2 or 3 things which helped you a lot to crack the certification?
The first and foremost interest is training. Okay.
Training.
So training was very important, not only to learn the concept, but it created me the interest on the subject, interest on the EWM. Then the training, I learned a lot in training. I practice few. I don't say like each and every configuration I did it what was taught in training, but at least I run all the scenarios. I run all the inbound scenarios. Like if, for example, if you say one HU moving, then I packed 2 different materials in one HU and practice that scenario. So my view is, okay, configuration we can do once you know the flows of the EWM, right? We can somehow do configuration tomorrow, because business to business layouts, everything gets changed. So that practice I did it, that gave me a confidence. Then I thought, when I say I know EWM, but to prove that I know to my, at least my immediate manager also, I thought taking a certification is good. And the second thing that helped me, first was training. Second was helped me was that some of the certification dumps that you provided us. Then that exam that you gave us, right? To take up the exam, a trial exam in your website. That was very helpful. I don't know if you keep a count or not. I have taken like some 10 to 15 times that exam.
That's good.
So that was very helpful for me. That gave me confidence that no, I can take up a certification exam. Okay. If that practice exam was not there, might be I would have still delayed to take, though how many dumps were provided also, whether it will there or not. But that exam was really helpful for me.
Okay, that's good. So the top 3 things I will repeat, summarize what Shweta is highlighting. The training helped a lot. Second thing, she did a lot of system hands-on. She practiced all the scenario by doing into the system. System hands-on is very important. And third thing is the mock preparation, the mock certification test which we have provided. She has done multiple times that. So that gives her a lot of confidence boost to sit into a certification exam. So these are the top 3 highlights. Thank you, Shweta, for that. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on bell icon to update yourself with latest SAP videos. So can you also give that what kind of questions has been asked in the certification question, if you remember a few of them?
They have covered in different sectors. If you look at, when we register only, they mention in this area inbound, we ask this much percentage, in outbound, this much percentage. So mostly the core areas of like inbound, outbound, physical inventory, internal movements were covered a lot.
Okay, that's good. I think that's good. Now, any tips if somebody is preparing for certification? Any key tips you want to give them that, okay, they need to do these things so that they would be able to clear the certification?
I say hands-on always works you not only for the certification, but also to give you confidence for any jobs to take up. So hands-on is very important, how much ever training you have. Yeah, for clearing certification, you need some theoretical knowledge where you have to go through some blogs, all those things. Yeah, this too, I would say, like have a hands-on first, because we face main difficulties, challenges while doing hands-on. That will give you confidence, and go through some blogs. Theoretically also we need to study.
Yeah. So the key thing is hands-on.
One more thing, yeah, hands-on. Whenever my trainer was saying, yeah, this is very important, this may come in training session, that all questions I noted also.
You noted down. You took the notes, right?
Notes, yeah. So especially I noted and I have marked them. Tomorrow, if before taking I had a glance there.
Okay, so that's very important. I tell everyone, in different trainings, we also provide a lot of notes, a lot of documents, a lot of mind maps. But I always tell my students, take your own notes. Nothing, no another paper prepared by anyone else can help you more than your own handwritten paper or your own online document, whichever you have taken your notes. So your notes are very important. Make your notes. It will help you into the jobs also, any interview preparation. with your notes, you would be able to quickly revise the topics in 5-7 minutes. So notes are very important. Take your notes. Second thing, system hands-on, as Shweta said, that it's not only clearing with the certification is not that important. After that, you need to go and work as a consultant. So you would only be able to work as a consultant if you have a very good hands-on. So hands-on would be helping you in all of the prospect, clearing certification, giving interviews and speaking with confidence on the subjects. And then finally, when you landed into a project, you would also be able to work if you have done a good hands-on. So that are the important things. Okay. So, Shweta, you got trained from I think Mr. Naidu. We have multiple trainers. You got trained from Mr. Naidu, right?
Yes, sir.
Any kind of feedback on the EWM training you want to give it?
Naidu sir was very good in training. He has a lot of patience.
Mhm.
Though he elaborates subject a very lot. Each content he used to elaborate a lot. He taught us in very detailed manner, very complex scenarios.
Mhm.
Um, Training wise, I have no comments. I don't say anything. This should be improved. That should be improved. The trainer whom I met he was the best trainer. The
Mhm.
couple of blogs that I have gone through also, he was the best one. Till I appreciate and I feel lucky that I got into the Naidu sir's training. I
Mhm.
thank you also because I have given you the feedback before also. So I would like thank you first for putting me in the Naidu sir's training. Otherwise, or not. And one more important, though it's related to training, but one more tip that I would say, whatever trainer says, what I did is I did like a reverse demo. I was not going through all the configuration, but at least that process flow, inbound flow, right? Once I am ready, I used to imagine that someone I'm giving demo and I started flowing that. So that reverse demo will always help us and give us confidence that we are good.
Oh, that's very important key skill. If you are doing that, that will be giving a lot of confidence to you. In few of our trainings, and we have not started in EWM, but in MM, SD, and PP, those batches we have started on the weekend sessions. I am giving some topics to students, and I'm asking them to prepare your document, and then you need to present it. So once you are sitting at the other end, you will be getting only 20 to 30% knowledge. The same topic I will give you, Shweta, this you need to present it for 10 minutes. You will get 120% knowledge on that topic because you need to speak on that topic, right?
Yes.
So that's very good thing you highlighted. We have already started that in our SDMM and PP. We still need to start in the EWM and TM front, that giving some topics to students and giving some time, giving them platform that they can also come and speak it. Once you speak on one or two topics, the confidence level goes into the next level. That's very true.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So what's the next plan? How you are preparing for your job hunt? Because the end goal is to become a EWM certification, right? So we have reached to an intermediate milestone, but the next milestone is to work as a EWM consultant. So how are you preparing and doing your job hunt?
Yes. For my job, and as I said, you just mentioned earlier, I started giving reverse demo myself. Sometimes I catch my friend. I say, I give you reverse demo. I give you what I learn. Means not like I don't go through all the configurations like Naidu sir. At least that flow I give. She keeps asking me, what is this? What is that? To answer her, I am preparing to whenever I have to demo daily, like 30 minutes. That is what first I started for my interview. And today, as I said, I will be preparing my resume. Once I waited this 2 weeks after certification because of this reverse demoing. Once I get confidence I have prepared my resume and I will be uploading it. I have gone through your job entry
Job and mastery.
master that trainings,
Mhm.
how to prepare, where to get all
Mhm.
those things I have gone through. I'm yet to download your template and do it. So once that is done, yeah, I have to put it in all the required
Sure,
sites.
sure. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on bell icon to update yourself with latest SAP videos. So what I see, Shweta, that you have a lot of enthusiasm and spirit to share the knowledge also. So in your job hunt, you will be going to the SAP Job Hunt Mastery Program. I have guided there also. I will again remind you. You have taken a lot of notes. You have run a lot of scenario in EWM, uh, and you are doing a freelancer. So for
Yes.
freelancers, LinkedIn is a gold mine. Okay, not for the freelancer, for everyone, but if you are specifically again looking for a freelancer opportunities, LinkedIn is a gold mine. By sitting here, you can also get opportunities in US, UK, outside opportunities, charging in euros, pounds, on dollars, everything you can do it. LinkedIn would be a key source for it. So make sure you increase your LinkedIn network. And one of the way to increase in the LinkedIn network, which I'm also using it, okay, to share the knowledge. Okay, we have a Sastrageek templates. You can use that. Even Naidu has explained some topic. You can just take a screenshot of the diagram he has drawn, and then you can share with the people. Okay, this is how EWM steps need to happen. You have run something on system with some T code, some new thing you have find that you share a small bits and pieces of knowledge. Start sharing on the LinkedIn. That will help you grow your LinkedIn network, people, and always tag EWM, EWM, EWM. Then automatically the people who are looking for the EWM consultants, your name will start coming it up. So it will help you in the longer term. So try to use that. Yeah. So the classic way is updating a resume, putting into the Naukri. That's a classic way. The modern way is going into the LinkedIn, increasing your LinkedIn network, and then if you will be going with the companies who are in US, Europe, although they are doing a recruitment in India, before coming to the interview, they check your LinkedIn profile. And in the LinkedIn profile, they said, okay, Shwetha has done a lot of things over the EWM. She has shared a lot of things. At the back end of their mind, you have already done the selling. They have been already sold. So the interview, they come with the mindset, yeah, I need to take her. Okay, she already has knowledge, I need to take her. So that give a lot of impact. So make sure also work onto the modern way of hunting a job. Okay.
Okay, thank you. That was this is like something new for me. I know like resume will be uploaded, but not like I joined some EWM sites to know that also like to know the questions, like what are the questions will be there, whether I'm able to answer. But yeah, I'll take up your suggestion and I'll start posting it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So I think Shwetha, the information you have shared would be helpful for many, especially the technical consultant who want to learn EWM, or from WM, somebody wants to jump into EWM, or somebody preparing for certification, how they can get the certification cleared in EWM. This information would be very helpful. So I again thank you for coming up into the game of high flyers and sharing your success story. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So all of you, so this was a success story with Shwetha on the EWM. We would be coming back with the next success story very soon. Goodbye till then.